Hey, what's going on to all of my Scorpios out there? So, yeah, let's get into it. Wow, this thing is a little bit high. Hold on. Let me lower it just a little bit. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. All right. So, let's see what you Scorpios have got. Really loud. But you Scorpios have got the Seven of Cups, Four of Wands. Seven of Cups came up a couple of times. The Fool, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. So for you Scorpios, right, this is for Scorpio. So the Magician does represent Scorpio in this reading. For some odd reason, you Scorpios always get the Magician. However, that's neither here nor there. The Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Fool, right? This represents how a lot of you Scorpios, um, a lot of you Scorpios are pretty much tired of putting in an investment, trying to get to know people, and ultimately people just acting like they're dysfunctional. But a lot of you Scorpios ultimately do have a lot of options. The Seven of Cups represents a person uh, that that has options. You Scorpios have options. The Four of Wands, what you're looking for is something real. A lot of you Scorpios are looking for something real. A lot of you Scorpios are looking for someone real. But then you have the Fool. The Fool now represents this being a situation for you where the Fool is about you've tried to get to know a lot of different people. But one thing that you realized is you can't really take certain people seriously, or you really can't take a lot of the people in the dating pool very seriously because most people are really fake and they're not really built for it. Exactly. The Fool is about letting go. The Fool is about a person that ultimately remembers and has to remind themselves that people are not really with what they make it seem like they are. So if they making it seem like they about smoke, they really trying to be in a relationship. And then you Scorpios really press that issue, and you Scorpios are like, okay, you want to be in a relationship. Okay, let's try to see if we can make that a reality. And then the next thing you know, now all of a sudden they're like, oh, I don't necessarily know if I really want to be in a relationship anymore. Now you know who's real and who's fake. Because when you give them what it is that you want, what it is that they say that they want, the Fool, right? Surrendering. When you give these people what it is that they making it seem like they want, they're real. They're the realest people in the world. They're real. This, that, and the third. Then when you give them what it is that they want, okay, you want to be in a relationship? Let's try to be in a relationship. You realize, oh, a lot of y'all not really real with this thing, you know? So the Seven of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles is um this is about like them that they thought that because you were trying to get to know some people and you realize that a lot of people in the dating pool they 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 fake and they false with it. They talk good. They talk well. They make it seem like, and both sides do that. Both parties, trust me, both parties do that. Because I done hung around some brethrens, if you catch my drift, who talk well too. Oh, if I get this, you know what I'm saying? They find this, that, and the third. I'm gonna be like just so. But then when you hang around brethren, and then you get to know brethren some more, you start looking at brethren. You know, just noticing certain things. You're like, same thing on the other side. Oh, this, that, and the third, and I got the snapback and the snapback this and the snapback that. Let you be a real one. That's like, okay, you got the snapback. Okay, cool. You choosing up on me? Okay. Let's go together like peanut butter and jelly. Then they what do? They play keep away. Now I don't know. I don't know. Okay, you just talk good. And that's what it is. A lot of you Scorpios come to find out. They've been talking a big game. These people have been talking a big game. The Seven of Pentacles, they're making it seem like they were this, that, and the third. And then when you try to be in a relationship with them, the Seven of Pentacles, now they start pausing on you. They start playing keep away. Now they can't do this, can't do that. They don't know how to do that. The Ace of Pentacles is this being a situation for you Scorpios where, so the Ace of Pentacles is what? The Ace of Pentacles is now you know for a fact that a lot of people in the dating pool they just like to talk. You know, I'm not even from the South, but I got to get into my Southern accent. They just talk good. You know? Because it's the truth though, you know, and that goes for pretty much anything. For anything, when things get real, and when it's time to put up or be quiet, now all of a sudden people start making it seem like they don't have any kind of concept of what you're talking about. They don't know what you're talking about. They wondering why it is that you know you they wondering, well, are you going out of your mind? And it's like, no, because you wanted this, you invoked this, you kept trying to light that spark. Okay, now that the spark is lit, and now, right, you Scorpios are like, okay, let's do this. Because you said that you wanted to be in a relationship. Okay, so let's take steps towards actually being a relationship then. Let's do this. Because that's what it is that you Scorpios wanted anyway, to be in a relationship with somebody else. They was just making it seem like they wanted the same thing. But now that you Scorpios come to find out that's not who they are, a lot of you Scorpios are like, nah, the magician. So the magician is you moving forward. Because a lot of you Scorpios realize, a lot of you Scorpios are built for this. So a lot of you Scorpios realize, okay, a lot of people in the dating pool, most people, the most people are dysfunctional in the dating pool, and the people who make up the dysfunctionality, which happens to be majority of people, they really just talk well. They really ain't really built for it. They're really dysfunctional. They're really just talking. They want to be revered. They want to be feared. They want to be respected. They want people to, and all of that is cool, but they haven't earned it. You understand what I'm saying? They haven't earned it. They're really just talking and hoping that people really don't put them to the test. And that's exactly what it is that you Scorpios did. Of all the zodiac signs, it had to be Scorpio, because that's what Scorpio is. Scorpio is a tester. I'm not saying that with every person Scorpio should be doing that with, but But that's what Scorpio is a lot of the time. Scorpio is a tester. If you lying, Scorpio, y'all don't like that when someone is lying. So y'all will put somebody to the test, because ultimately, or I should say, you'll find out if a person is fake anyway, because a lot of you Scorpios wanted to be in a relationship. You wanted this, you wanted that. But people talk like they really about something. And then when you Scorpios are like, "Oh, you about that too? Let's find out. You about that too? Let's do it." Now it's like, "Nah, I'm not really. Nah, that's not what it is." And sometimes you Scorpios do that too. But the thing about it though is that, but then some of you Scorpios are built for it. And, a lot of you Scorpios ultimately, find out who's real and who's fake most of the times though. Sometimes Scorpios is like that. You know what I mean? As far as they talk. Cause you know what I'm saying? But everybody goes through that phase, but then some people really be about it. They really be about relationships. Like if you saying that you really want to be about a relationship, a person really will actually implement those baby steps towards being in a relationship. The question is, what is the other person going to do? That's exactly what it is that you Scorpios did. So then, or at least tried to do, right? The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands is what? The Knight of Wands is, so you're back on the dating scene. You're back out here dating, right? or you will be back out dating. And you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is what? Seven of Wands is Seven of Wands. Oh, Seven of Wands is now your eyes have been open a little bit more, because Seven of Wands usually represents hard work, but your eyes have been opened more to the fact that to the fact that a lot of people talk and they're not really real. And they really do talk. They really do talk a good game, but when it comes to actually being about that life, where a lot of you where they make it seem like they're really trying to build a relationship and a marriage, not a marriage, but a relationship and a family, build something, build a family, things of this nature, you really start to see how it is that a lot of them really are at fault. A lot of people really talk that stuff. They're not really built for it. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Seven of Wands represents that frustration, the frustration of really wanting to be in a relationship, because ultimately that's what it is that Scorpios really want. Scorpios really want love, understanding. Scorpios like to like Scorpios like to hide that, but ultimately Scorpios really want love, and admiration. Scorpio is a big time lover. You know what I mean? Big time on some stuff. Scorpio deals with what? Right. And a lot of that stuff that Scorpio deals with comes from romantic relationships. So a lot of times people get transformed, if you know what I mean, or they get their TV turned off, really because they may have cheated, or because of a relationship, that a romantic relationship that ended up going sour. But most of the time, Scorpio doesn't really care one way or the other. Most of the times, a lot of that stuff that ultimately Scorpio doesn't necessarily care about most of the times, right? Because you do have some Scorpios who are built like that, where they really don't need love from anybody, and they're in the fiery aspect of Mars, right? Where they're almost like an Aries type, and they're built for that type of that intense lifestyle, and that's what it is that they're built for. But for the most part, you Scorpios are built for love, and a lot of you, and what I'm seeing here is a lot of you Scorpios don't appreciate people out here faking and false with it. The Ten of Pentacles is that, but when you find out that they faking and false with it, you gotta go. Five of Pentacles, you gotta go, because you know what time it is. The Ten of Pentacles is you will be out here dating and you will be trying to get to know people. And once you realize that they essentially fake, Five of Pentacles, you will be gone with the wind. You know, you will be gone like the wind. You will leave. You will be like, nah. Why? Because you're not really built for it like that. So let's clarify. I can tell y'all a story or two about really being built for it, but that's for a whole other video for another day. But let's clarify. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Three. Oh. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Swords, the Devil, the World, the Seven of Cups. So the Nine of Swords, right, represents you Scorpios wondering, with all of these people who are being fake, you're wondering if you'll ever really find, someone that's really built for you, that's really real in the first place. The answer is yes. You can find someone that is real. It's just that you got to understand, though, Scorpio, as we just covered, a lot of people a lot of people just in general are really fake with anything, with love, with business. A lot of people sell wolf tickets. And what I mean when I say sell wolf tickets is a lot of people like to talk some stuff, because this is what the dating pool is. This is what anything is. It's one big smoke show. It's and that's all it is. It's a smoke show. It's an illusion. It's the idea that Everybody, so many, let me just say what it is. So many people is trying to make a name for themselves by trying to be intimidating to other people, by trying to make it seem like they're this powerful force that's to be reckoned with to other people. But then the thing is that when you are like this is when you're serious, this is what people are going to make it out like you are the devil. They're going to make it seem like there's something wrong with you when they were the ones selling wolf tickets. They were the one trying to make it seem like they were so big and so bad and they really wanted to be in a relationship and there's just nobody out here. People ain't real and all this other type of stuff. But you want to know the truth? Real recognize real. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of the times when somebody who is real recognizes somebody who is from the trenches, because a lot of people say the expression of from the trenches, but when people recognize when somebody really had to get it out of the mud with anything, love, they really had to go dating, they really had to approach, they really end up getting shut down by a lot of people, right? They go through all those times, they date, then when they finally get some yeses, doors starting to open up for them, they can talk about it because they have experience up underneath their belt. A lot of times people who sell wolf tickets and lie and cap and do all that other type of stuff, and they like to create these illusions and all that other type of stuff, making it seem like they real in whatever capacity. But in this capacity, we talking about love. I'm just saying, in whatever capacity, they really lack experience. They really don't have experience. They've been bailed out with the antics that they play, the people around them just giving them freebies. And when it comes to being in love, you can't fake the funk because now there's some sort of commitment involved. The person actually gets a front row seat to your life to actually see if you really about something or if you really ultimately faking it. And see, that's the situation. The world and the seven of cups represents this being a situation for you where the world and the seven of cups is also a Capricorn card along with the devil. So a lot of Capricorn influence, but the world is that you have the whole world at your disposal in the sense that you're not even just localized just to your locale or where it is that you live. You could date stately, you could date country wise, you could date internationally or worldwide. So, and this is something that you're supposed to be doing, honestly. When a lot of people tripping out from your city or your state or whatever, or your city, I should say, travel and see what happens, you know. And then you have the seven of cups. The seven of cups is, but what's going to happen to the people who like to fake? They're going to continue to seven of cups. They're going to continue to act like they fake. Excuse me, they're going to continue to sell wolf tickets. They're going to continue the charade. They're going to continue the facade. But it's just that you'll know better. You'll know these people ain't really built for it like that. They really capping. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make this YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June 2023. We have 6 months left. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell. Set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos. Um, Currently, I have 3,696 subscribers. So we're almost at 4,000. So I just want to say appreciate y'all at the very least for bringing me this far and, you know, bringing me to the doorstep of 4,000 subscribers. Uh, you know, just reaching that milestone of 4,000 would be great. You know, that would be great enough. But to reach that 10,000 milestone would be really amazing. You know, and it would show that a lot of you really finding this channel useful, and a lot of you are really rocking with me. Also, too, I do have services of private tarot readings. The link to my website, in which you can find all of my services, are in the comment section. You can also follow me on Instagram, or you can contact me if you would like to get a private reading or any of my services, which you can look over at the website on Instagram. The link to my Instagram page is also in the comment section, as well as the links to the books that I have up on Amazon. So I'm an accomplished person. I provide a lot of content. I provide a lot of value over here on this channel. and I'm one of the hardest working people, and I'm one of the most consistent. Just check out the comment section. Peace.